So, welcome back, and this is Saturday Narayanamurthy here, and I'm super excited to meet you here today because this video is not about strategy but rather more about an update. Because lately I've been focusing a lot on content, on how things have been managed, and recently after the social media, especially the Andromeda update of the Meta ads, we have been seeing a lot of transformations. Do you know where all of these are actually heading to? Yes, just at one place. So long, I've been always telling the importance of actually being on camera, the importance of creating content, and most importantly, founders putting themselves out there to show their face, show the vision, and exactly what they are building the businesses for. Because after Andromeda, people got a very clear clarity. Social media is not just about creatives that are static. It is not just about the information that is communicated, but rather about what is the emotion, who exactly is the person behind whatever brand is there on screen. And that's exactly what Andromeda is all about. So, if Meta Ads is going through such a drastic update, imagine how the algorithm of every single other social media is now getting optimized. With the introduction of Nano Banana and all of those crazy AI softwares, we cannot resist the number of AI videos that are out there. But trust me when I say this, as founders, if you're still not out there creating content, then this video is a gentle reminder and a very clear nudge for you to start doing the same. Because let's actually get this straight. If you're starting to create content today, it's not going to get perfect tomorrow, right? You need a lot of time. This is similar to growing a mango tree for that matter. It doesn't always give fruit, but when a season hits, if you already have a tree that's already in the maturity of flowering, then come on, you have an amazing treat in this mango season. So it's similar to that. So content, we do not know how this actually shoots up, or in what seasons, or in what kind of ratio this shoots up. But the best part is, you don't need to wait for this to grow as much as you have to wait for a mango tree to start giving fruits. But the point is, start creating content right away. There is no better time to start your content journey than this one. And if you're looking forward to creating content, then these are the three things that I wanted to actually leave you on. So when you're creating content, we have this one common question. So what do I actually start creating content on? What should I talk about? Or is it about my product? Is it about my business? Is it about my vision? Is it about who I am? Is it about my achievements? So on and so forth. We have too many questions lined up on that angle, right? So I'm going to give you a clear structure which you're going to follow, and just follow just this one. And okay, this is applicable across all platforms, whether you choose Instagram, whether you choose LinkedIn, YouTube, TikTok, Telegram, Reddit, Discord, no matter what you do. So whatever social platforms you choose, whatever recommendations engine you choose, whatever streaming platform you choose, go with this funnel, and this works. It's evergreen, and this has been in action since the period of Ogilvy actually. So with this, let me tell you the one thing. So I want you to create content in the basis of a sales funnel. So how does a sales funnel work? It's on a 3-to-1 ratio, correct? The 3 is a TOFU, and then it shrinks up to middle of the funnel, and then towards the bottom of the funnel. So the overall point behind this is, the more people come, the broader your audience are, let's say a ratio of them are going to start trusting you, and that's going to fall into your nurture, and from there a very small portion of them are actually going to become your customer. So when you have this funnel, the more you increase the number of people who get into your funnel, the better chances you have on number of people who convert. So that's exactly the ratio which we are mapping up here. Every week when you're creating content, follow this 3-to-1 principle, which means 3 content pieces for your top of the funnel, 2 content pieces for the middle of the funnel, and 1 content piece as a bottom of the funnel, which is a sales. Now let me explain to you what type of content come under top of the funnel, what comes under MOFU, and what comes under BOFU. So inside the top of the funnel, we look at creating content that will go viral, find more new audiences that can relate with you, identify more people who would resonate with you and start following you, and actually expose yourself, make you discoverable, or make you, let's say, people who are searching for something already on the internet that you offer, they should be able to find you. That's a very simple rule of top of the funnel. So we're going to create content that's savable, that's shareable. So some of the examples are, here are 3 tips to ensure you do not go through this problem again. So are you facing this problem? Here's a simple hack that can solve it for you. Do you know what are the 3 books that you should read if you want to grow in this field? So this Netflix series actually changed my mind about how sales impacts businesses. So things like that, you get what I'm trying to say. These are general, broad form, but at the same time clearly narrowing down to your niche. The major do not do's of this sector would be, do not go focus on virality just using memes. Do not go through it just by chasing trends on Instagram, like maybe dancing on the reels or chasing a trending music, all of that. See, it's totally okay if you want to follow a trending music, but choose in a way that it will not let you lose your integrity in a business, and also it will not deviate your audience from something else. Dancing for a reel when you actually want to sell a SaaS product doesn't make a lot of sense, but I have no idea why many are actually doing it. But trust me, that is not the right way to go about it. Business is about maintaining a certain decorum and actually having a professional stance. I would say never leave that stance away. The second middle of the funnel is about generating trust, ensuring that the prospects who are coming in, who are ready to trust you, actually are given the chances to trust you. So this will ideally be something like you telling them about your system, the behind the scenes, the why you do what you do, and primarily more about showing them how your systems have actually worked. So this would also be like case studies, proof of work, client results, client testimonials. All of these will come under middle of the funnel. Now, the customer already has a proof. They already know what you do, they are a bit aware of your system, and they kind of know how everything rolls on with you, right? So this is exactly when you introduce them to your offer or a program or something that they can sign up with you for with a financial commitment and continue to grow. And this is exactly what generates the sales for you too. Whether you have a SaaS tool or you have a coaching program or you're offering a consulting service or you offer them proper, let's say, more done for you services, whatever that is. So here is where you create a very clear nuclear offer. What do I mean by a nuclear offer? So this is where, so many companies, what they do, they have multiple offerings. Some could be a small ticket, mid ticket, and a large ticket product. And when a customer comes to work with you, they say, see, I actually wanted to work with you. What is it that you offer? You have innumerable offers that the client has a confusion of what to choose if I have to grow. Trust me, when a person is actually working with you for the first time, they would always and always and always prefer clarity over chaos. So what I mean by that is, okay, your customers do not know what they want. They know what they want, which means they clearly know what exactly is the result that they are looking for. But they will not know what serves of yours they should choose to get that result. Never let your customer make that choice for themselves. Trust me when I say this. Your customer might have some, prerequisites on this is what I can, this is the time I can commit to it, this is the effort that I can put, this is a financial commitment I can make, and this is maybe the kind of thing that I'm looking at. But I do not know whether is this offer right for me. So you be the person who recommends it. Be the doctor for your business. Ask your customers for what they want, what are they facing, what is their pain points, and prescribe the right offers for them. Only when you do this, they will be able to have a better clarity, and at the same time you will be able to know what is it that I'm offering. Many times what happens is the client comes to you and let's say you're offering a coaching program and you tell them to choose, or they think, okay, low ticket is something that's good, so let me go through that funnel. They choose a low ticket offering, but then they do not see that transformation because that transformation is more prominent in your mid ticket than on your low ticket. So what could be there? So by the time the client comes to an understanding of this, there are two choices that they can make. Either they think, okay, maybe now is when I can upgrade, or they may think, see, I already paid, I did not get anything, so I don't think that's going to be valuable either. So always ensure that your client makes informed decisions and you actually tell them this is what they get when they get into your program. So when you have a nuclear offer, this kind of eliminate all these chaos. So nuclear offer is a one singular offer that you're making to your prospect. So in our case, what we do, let me give you a classic example of how this operates in a mass ticket segment. So we have an academy called the Tamil Entrepreneur Academy, where we teach entrepreneurs, especially native Tamil entrepreneurs who are living across the globe or in India or in Tamil Nadu or for wherever that is. We teach them how they can grow on Instagram and how they can increase the sales of their business. So take it this way. It's a course on how you can use Meta on Instagram, Facebook, WhatsApp, Meta ads specifically for the growth of your business. So this is a customer-centric course which focuses on business sales than on the social media algorithms. And the best part is this is taught in Tamil so that people understand more about it, and anyone who doesn't have access to, a very sophisticated language, or someone who thinks, I want to read in my regional language, this actually makes it more easier for them and effortless. And this also comes in biteable segments, which means every program, every single module is short and it's implementable, which makes us practical and also result oriented. So let's say I'm selling this program. So when people come into my Instagram, which already has around 43,000 followers, so people come with an opinion that, okay, so I think she manages, I think she teaches me this, that, this, that, this, that. But when they DM or when they actually get inside, they will know there is just one offer. That is, they can join this program called Meta Power. Now, you might ask, what if people do not want the type of course? I would say, they're not my current audience. But whoever wants this, there are different ways in which they can utilize it. They can either see it as a recorded program, either attend it as a live session, or they can just use it for doubt clarification, or they can just use it for, in ways that they want to train their team, or however that is. How they use it is up to them. But what they use is this program. Now I'll tell you what are the benefits of it, especially when we are doing it this way. Customers, let's say they take a one-time consultation, and then they think, I'm already in this Meta Power program and I also took a one-time consultation, but I have these questions, what do I do? So instead of me giving my time again, I just tell them, refer to this module and that program, that will sort it out for you. Simple, right? So actually giving your prospect a clear resource for them to refer back to in times of confusion than them needing to depend on you. So this is your way of making your clients independent. So nuclear offers like this, which has multiple use cases but a singular product that can be used in different formats, actually reduce your way of you needing to interact with your clients. So this is similar to how, let's say, IT companies or software companies, they actually have the plug and play elements. So this is like, they know there's a stack that would work, and there can just be minor customization. Even if without the customization, it actually works perfectly. So the plug and play things actually help you a lot to scale your business. So what I would suggest is, if you are looking forward to get into this market of getting into content creation and making yourself reachable to a wide segment of audience, ensure that your business is going to scale rapidly. Because we launched Meta Power in October, and now we are at the end of November, which means it's around, not even completed, but just around 55 days, and so far we have more than around 200 customers in. And this in a completely passive way, by spending around a few hours totally. Let's say in this last 50 days I would have spent around 6 to 10 hours, and the amount of revenue that this 10 hours has generated is really good. So when I tell you that this is exactly how this works, and you can actually make this yours by just creating content on social media, this is not undermining your authority. This is actually making you more visible to these prospects. The best part is, once you're available to a larger segment of audience, there is not just one way to make money. Now, if a prospect says, I don't want to take up a course, I pitch them my one-on-one or the consultation, which starts upwards of 1 to 1.5 lakhs. And the best part is, we also close deals on this segment as well. So if you see the total amount of inflow that comes, it's not just from this, but this is a very small, very low ticket entry that it provides, which also opens up to them being nurtured, because all of these are nurture mechanisms. These are not your final end goal. This is a nurture. Because now people don't just see me on social media, they see me inside my program. And when they see me inside my program, they're also able to interact a lot, which also increases the one-to-many communication that I have. All of these are classic relationship building elements. Trust me when I say this. In B2B, we spend so much time trying to establish a relationship with our clients. But what if this relationship can be strengthened by adding just another B2C component to your B2B business? How can this one-to-many sessions boost this relationship or the connection that your prospects have with you? This is a business changer. And if you're not been using it so far, if you're not on social media, if you're not creating content, if you do not have an entry offering that can offer more time with you for your prospects, trust me, you are not scaling your business in the right way. So if you're listening to this today, this is a complete impromptu video like you have seen actually. I'm not even in my home office or in my actual office. I'm just here because I wanted to give this thought to you. This is something that I do not want you to miss, and this is definitely something that I want you to leverage and scale. So if you're stepping into 2026 with this as a tool, trust me when I say your business is not definitely going to get stuck on a mere 6 or 7 figures. It is going to scale, and if it's going to scale, then you gotta do this. So with this, thank you so much for listening until here, and this, trust me, this last 15 minutes that you have spent is the best investments of your life only if you implement it. So I really wish you the best for you to implement this, and if you have any question, feel free to drop the same either on the comments or on any of my social media. You can find me on Instagram, LinkedIn, and on YouTube, or what do you say? You know, right? You know the drill. You have seen me before, and this is exactly what we go. So just go to Google and search Saranya Narayanamurthy. You'll find all my platforms. I'm more active on my Instagram as well as on my LinkedIn. So feel free to drop me a DM, and I'll help you in case if you need something. So with this, signing off for now, Saranya Narayanamurthy, your sales scientist, and let's close some sales.